What's happening, troops? So we are back with our final WWE 2K24 preview video before we get our hands on release in about 6 days time as of this recording. Now the subject of today's video is the Season Pass / DLC. Now what is becoming a yearly tradition for the franchise, the 2K team released the treasure map with some clues for the WWE community to start kind of sleuthing around, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And then we also heard for this popular figure.
Good morning. I'm going to talk about video games here for a second. I'm not in the game. Now, I understand being a little late to the party, returning to the WWE, not being able to be put in the game, but they recently released the DLC teaser. And there's no sign of CM Punk. I know this because the fans are going crazy.
Everybody was crying out for Punk. We all wanted him in the game. Is he going to make it? Has he been scanned in time? And then lo and behold, a few days later, the prayers were answered and we all got the outcome we were hoping for. And coming up in the very first DLC pack is Mr. Straight Edge CM Punk. But kind of before we dive into the full DLC details, I'm gonna touch on the one that everyone's gonna be like, oh, but the Pat McAfee pack sucks and like, fair enough, it's not the best, but I think it in the kind of wrestling terms of when the jobber, or aka enhancement talent, kind of gives the big, fresh, up and coming future franchise star the rub, makes him look important. I feel like with the DLC packs, you kind of always need that slightly underwhelming one to just make the other ones shine a wee bit more, seem a bit more important. And I mean, it's a big win that Punk is going to be in the very first DLC, so we're not having to wait too long for him to drop either. So DLC number 1, May 15th, the ECW Punk pack. Now we've got the man of the hour, CM Punk. We have got the returning Dudley Boys, hugely hyped to see them come back. The icon that is the Sandman and the GOAT, Terry Funk. Then we've got DLC number 2 coming June 26, Post Malone and Friends pack. Now Post Malone and Stone Cold had a little back and forth recently.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I heard you talking a whole lot of mess backstage, and I'm here to kick your all around the ring here on WWE 2K24.
So we've got Post Malone, we have got Sensational Sherry, we have got one of my favourites, and they were up there with Ken Shamrock on my dream list, the old facey coming back. We have got the Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher. We have got one of the longest reigning IC title holders in the Honk Tonk Man. And then DLC number 3, as discussed, we have got the Pat McAfee pack. No too much details with this one. It does say co-hosts, so that makes me think, is it going to be like a WrestleMania host? Are we going to see like Snoop Dogg? And then maybe bring in Snoop Dogg's kind of special WWE title that he has floating around. And DLC number 4, September 20th, the Global Superstars pack. We have got Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, Michelle McCool, Carlito, Kairi Sane, Laya Valkyrie, Dragon Lee. This one is an absolute banger for me. Everyone's going to be pretty hyped to see Jade in there after kind of being seen in EW Fight Forever. Now we're getting to see her in the 2K side of things. I think this is a really strong pack. Some great talent on there, kind of bringing some good move sets as well. DLC number 5, November 13th, the WCW pack. And it's starting off with a bang with Diamond Dallas Page, Iron Sheik, Mr. Perfect, and all a GOAT, the Great Muta. Absolutely amazing to see him getting featured in a 2K game. And the Lex Express, Lex Luger. So there we have it. That takes us through to May to mid-November, which I feel like is a nice spread. Kind of keeps us going with some nice content dropping, and then kind of leads us into the end of the year where we maybe start a little buzz and little rumours and murmurings for 25 and what could be in the horizon for that. Very happy with kind of most of the lists we've got there. I think there's some really cool talent, and again, I'm 37 years old. I'm really happy to see some of these old faces coming back with like the Headbangers and stuff like that, and the WCW pack as well. I think it's a really cool one, like seeing Muta in there. Just good stuff all around. And like I said in the intro, we are incredibly close to start on the 2K24 shenanigans. We have got just under a week to go. There's going to be a ton of live streams, videos and that coming for the channel, so make sure and hit that wee sub button, and for this video as well, hit that wee thumbs up, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.